Welcome back. Now, while the workers are demolishing a house next door, trust me, you'll hear about it in a minute, Atul and Rick are taking a breather between the courses. I'm here with Craig, who genuinely wants to learn how to do this.
I absolutely...
You want to learn?
Yeah, it is a skill I want to learn.
Because I'm going to teach you lasagna a little bit later as well. Yeah. But now, last week was UK Sausage Week, when the makers of the best sausages in Britain were honoured at an awards ceremony in London. Yes, it goes on. So here to tell us all what goes into award-winning sausages is one of the competition's judges and chairwoman of Ladies in Pigs. It's the brilliant Debbie Wilson. Good to have you at the show. Good to have you at the house as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, Debbie, I've worked with Ladies in Pigs.
Yeah.
Tell everybody out there what Ladies in Pigs is, and Craig, what is it all about?
Well, ladies that are passionate about pigs, pork and bacon, and also the welfare of animals. That's what we promote throughout the country. I took on the role as chairwoman last year, and being a teacher for a lot of years, I'm passionate about letting every generation know about how to make pork a brilliant staple of their diet.
You're a pig farmer as well, pig farmers.
I should have had the wellies on today.
Generally, you've come out of the pig farm and you're here to teach us all a little bit about this. So this is education more than anything else, isn't it? Really?
Yes.
There's a lot been said about processed meats, and you shouldn't, and you shouldn't. Particularly, everybody's aimed at sausages, and particularly pork produce, bacon as well.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the case if it's made properly, is it?
It's not, and it's about putting the bare minimum of ingredients in, using good quality of everything you do. Okay. And that's why we promote the British Red Tractor farmers and the farm assurance schemes that we've got in this country. We're proud of that as farmers ourselves.
So, generically, what goes into the best sausages? We've got a few selection of bits and pieces here. What would go into the best sausage meat?
So, we've got a good quality pork that's been minced, and this can be minced once if you like a nice textured sausage, or if you like a smoother sausage, you can mince it 2 or 3 times. Okay.
So, Craig, you're going to do this at the same time, then?
I am, and I can't wait, darling.
So you've both got the same amount. So what else goes into apart from the sausage meat?
The basics of a good sausage is just rusk, water, and some seasoning.
Okay, right, fire away. So off you go. A little bit of the rusk in there.
Yeah. So we're working on about half of the quantity in here. It is a lot about feel and the beauty of making sausages. You know, the kit we've got today. Yeah. Anybody can buy off the internet and have a play at home.
Okay. All right. So spice-wise is important as well.
Yeah.
What spices have you got in there?
So we've got chilli and we've got curry powder.
Okay.
Just they're my personal favours. I like something with a bit more depth to it.
Okay.
If we're going for a flavoured sausage.
Okay, sounds good. Now, you guys, the ladies and the pigs, you go all over the place, don't you? All these festivals, and you put the spices.
Yeah,
you want to put the curry powder in as well. So, are you guys will go all over and educate the public, educate kids?
Yeah, we do shows. So we'll go down to Devonshire, Cornwallshire, all
put it all in.
I like mine to be flavoursome,
marvellous.
Yeah. Right, so you put a little bit of water there. So this is the key to it, though, isn't it? A little bit of water at the same time.
So what the water's going to do is actually work with the rusk as well as keeping the whole mixture moist.
Okay.
So just add a little bit.
Now, you can put too much water in, because this is where the word bangers came from, wasn't it? Really?
Yes.
After the Second World War, they were putting too much water in it.
And that would be down to the fact that they would need to make that meat last forever.
Yeah.
So they'd put more water, more rusk, and a bit of meat to make it go further, and then,
And they'd explode,
explode
hence the name bangers.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, let you mix it all together.
What happened to using your hands?
Well, I'm going to do that. I'm just getting this rusky bit done first. All right, go on.
Yeah,
it's actually a lot easier to do by hand, isn't it, really?
So how do you know when it's at the right texture? Because mine feels a bit dry.
It will, and you've just got to...
I like a moist sausage, not a dry one. And I hate those ones that explode.
There's nothing worse.
No, I hate that. The ones that split are horrible, aren't they?
Well, because there's different skins, because they use different skins from it. We'll explain to the skins in a minute. We'll just get the texture out of this one, really.
So anyway,
if you were going to use the different types of meat, you could do this with. You could do it with venison. You can use anything. Same thing, but you must have an element of fat in it as well.
Yes, yeah. One of my favourite flavours this year, sausages that I judged, was a goat and curry, and that was amazing. Okay. It was a brilliant one.
Right, fire up the machine then.
Yeah.
So you fire up the machine and then start to feed this through. So we've got. Tell us about the skins before it comes out of here. These are just.
Yeah. So these are natural casings.
Yeah.
So these are hog casings that have been treated. What they needed to do is they've been soaked before we use them, so they're pliable.
Yeah.
Everybody has a preference. You can use collagen casings.
Yes.
It is very much down to choice.
Yeah.
I like these because they're actually more pliable. You can work with them easier.
Right. Okay. All right.
Now, this is a really simple machine that you can use.
Yeah.
But what you need to bear in mind, if you're doing it on a bulk case, if you're doing lots of bulk sausages, then obviously they'll have machines that do everything and link it and everything else. Yeah. But the beauty
You're
is...
doing a little bit of everything by hand. So...
Yeah.
Okay, do that. Do you want me to pop it in there?
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. So basically, the pre-made mix, you can actually buy the pre-made mix from a butcher's as well, and you can add the different things you want to add to it as well, couldn't you?
Oh, something's happening with mine.
So you need to just hold on
just
to
filling
the
up
end
with air, though,
until you...
darling. Oh! Oh! That is grotesque but fantastic. Isn't that hideous?
You got chipolatas
So,
there,
but
Greg.
I don't know why is mine not fat? What are you going to do? Hold it or something?
You need to hold on to it. You need to hold on to it on the end till it starts to fill.
Oh. Well, you know, that little bit of information would have been
You
nice.
never watched your teacher before you tried something.
I knew this would be like this morning. I just
It's really bad, this. Mine's just not working at all. How come yours is all lovely and full? Oh.
I think yours going a bit faster than mine, but it's just about making sure you keep hold of it at all times.
I'm putting a knot in the bottom of this because this is doing my head in. I can't, look. There. I'm just saying this looks wrong. And mine are bright orange.
You know when I said to you the foxtrot was difficult? I can do this.
No, I'm really having a bad time with this. I'm just saying.
So the idea is to keep the pressure on it more than anything else, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've got an assistant.
Oh, you're getting there. You've got one.
Oh, my God, I've gone all the way through.
Maybe you could do this next time you're on Lorraine. I would just practice this a little bit more.
Yeah, I might just have to have a couple of weeks rehearsal. It's I don't know. Isn't it just cheaper to go to the supermarket and buy them? You know?
No, but it's not as much fun.
I know, but look at this. I can't serve that to anyone. I was king of the sizzle years ago, darling.
Like that. So do you have to dry them out afterwards as well? Or just...
It's better if you make them and string them and then hang them for a day, just to let the meat dry
out the skins
and let that mixture soak in and let the seasoning really get into the meat and do its job.
So I'll let you to tie them up a little bit so you can...
Just lost
I don't know whether you're going to sell any of those, Craig, to be honest with you.
Look, I can just put it in a lovely ring and make one big old thing out of it.
Right. And while you're doing that, I wanted to ask you this throughout the entire thing. You're doing this thing called Meet a Hero.
Yeah, that's
this
for
charity.
I didn't know about it until I met this wonderful teenager who's 13 years old called Neve, and she is partially sighted, and she loves dance, and her hero was me, of course. Yeah. Naturally, yeah. And it was just wonderful to meet her and see her, because actually she's the real hero in this whole thing.
Well, and you're not doing too bad. We'll play this little clip. Maybe we'll come back and we might.
The guide dogs will be loving this lot.
just watch this.
So how do you get on with spotting?
I don't turn very much because I've got nystagmus, so my eyes shake. Then when I stop turning, I don't know where I am.
Oh, so it all keeps doing that.
But I'll try my best to do a few.
Yeah.
So say it's 4, I'll do 2.
Yeah, that's good. Do you like the feeling of turning, or does that scare you?
It's a bit scary, but
yeah. You just have to sort of trust yourself, don't you? And trust your own judgment. You should be really proud of yourself. You're gorgeous.
So explain the charity then. Explain what it's for.
Well, it's for guide dogs, and it's the charity that helps people get through their life and achieve their dreams and goals in life. And it doesn't matter who you are, or or if you're partially sighted like Neve is. Just the struggle of being a dancer in that environment. And the guide dog charity, of course, has helped her along the way.
It's a great thing to be involved
and it's fantastic to be part of. And plus, they get to meet their heroes. You get to meet them, who I think are heroes. Yeah. And it's open to everybody, which I think is just brilliant.
I think you need a bit of practice, don't you?
Yeah, practice makes perfect, though.
Well, congratulations, and thanks for all your work as well. Debbie, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming down as well. I think he might need a little bit of hand if he's going to do that on Lorraine. Right, still to come, I'll be serving up a show-stopping seafood lasagna, which is a lot easier to make than this, trust me. Don't go anywhere.